Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Yes, Dave and Palatine waiting for Clash with Kenzie, as well as this news in sports about the Bears moving to Iowa. Before we get there, let's say you just tuned in today and haven't tuned in a while. First off, welcome back to the party. So we have Jimmy Eat World tickets coming up in Clash with Kenzie in just about 6 minutes. We announced that show, the Bleed American 25th Anniversary Tour. It's going to be incredible to see an album play of that. And then at 8 and 9, Ticket Blitz Thursday, Noah Khan at Wrigley Field. This is the hottest ticket of 2026 so far, and you will be there if you listen right at 8 o'clock with Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
Well, yesterday we talked about the Bears moving another proposal, I should say, from Indiana. First, Gary gave them 3 possible sites, and then Portage came to the table. They unveiled Hallis Harbor, where Kenzie will paddle from all the way in the Northwest Burbs, 47 miles to Portage. Her son, whipping her son Tristan in that paddle boat. Faster!
Faster!
I can't miss the national anthem. Go!
Let's go.
It's a $5 billion project on a 300-acre site in Portage that would include a stadium per its hype video they made. Fully privately funded, 0 taxpayer burden, 0 debt to the team. That sounds like one of those like check exchanges that has an advertisement where like, we'll give you $500. You never have to pay us back. It's like, wait, this doesn't sound real at all, but they're basically giving them the farm. Basically, you can pay us back when you want. They want the Bears there in Portage. I mean, why wouldn't you take that deal? To be honest, if you were the Bears, you get a free stadium. Well, maybe because the fans don't want to make that long drive over there, even though at some points, depending on where you are in Illinois, it's a shorter drive to get to Portage. But a
See, I think the problem was they were too eager. It's like, throw yourself at somebody, then they're less interested in you. They need to play a little harder to get.
Well, speak on that. When you like somebody, let's say it was your husband or something, did you,
Yes.
you held back a lot? You gave just
Oh,
a
you
little
have
bit.
to.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to hold. I still do.
Oh, boy.
You always have to win the game.
I mean, you've been married several years now. When do you let it all go?
Never. You never do that.
Even if you're like 70 at this point, like you don't do that?
Yeah, you can't do that. That doesn't work with guys. You can't do that.
That's disheartening.
You can't do that. They always have to be a little like, well, what's going on over there? Like, they always have to have that feeling a little bit.
So what you're saying is Portage basically took off their skirt right away.
Yeah.
For the Bears. They just said, like, yeah, come on over.
Why would they ever call you? They're like, nobody wants to be there, obviously.
Well,
You have everybody. This is like a common rule. Everybody should feel like they're missing out on something if they're not talking to you. What do? There should always be like always something left to want. You just throw everything out there. Like you text them all day about every little thing. Like they're never gonna be interested. They need to be like, where is she? Why haven't I heard from her today?
the Bears said,
you'll never know.
the Bears said hi to Portage, and they said, hey, let's get out of here. Let's go back to my place. And then it was all, I see the
I
point.
don't even think they said hi. They were like, oh my God, jeez.
Well, now Iowa's stepping up to the plate, which sounds very interesting. So Iowa, that's right, the state of Iowa. I'm not sure if it's a joke or not, but they did put a bill in place, Senate File 2252, so it's legitimate, proposed a bill to expand a current state development program to incentivize building an NFL stadium in Des Moines, according to the Chicago Sun-Times. And other media outlets have reported the curious move. Now, obviously, we have the AAA affiliate, the Cubs, the Iowa Cubs in Des Moines. So we have a sports relation with Iowa, and there are monstrous Bears fans in Iowa. My brother's father-in-law, big Bears fan from Iowa, but hates the Cubs. For baseball, they go with the Cardinals in Iowa.
Disgusting.
I know, they go with them for baseball, but for football, they go with the Bears. They don't go with, anybody else nearby. But not sure if it's for real or not, but they're saying they're making a plan in the Senate to build an NFL stadium in Des Moines and for chances of future NFL games being played there for some sort. It's impossible and almost illegal for the Bears to play there because it's mile-wise, it's too far away for a team in the state to do it.
Oh, you're not allowed to. I see. So Des Moines is not getting a football team. They're building one as like a destination the way like London has.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, in London, the Bears played at Wembley Stadium, they played at Tottenham Stadium, which is a soccer stadium. Other NFL
they announced
games.
there's going to be games in Madrid this year. There's going to be games in Australia, Mexico City, London. And Des Moines would like to be part of the rollout when they announce those.
They want to be part of it. I mean, you're thinking about it, like you said, they play soccer in those stadiums and overseas stadiums when their NFL teams aren't coming over. What would you do in an NFL stadium in Des Moines when the Bears aren't there?
Right. Also, are a lot of people like, thank God, let's get to Chicago and do a weekend in Des Moines? Maybe I'm wrong. Is there a bunch there?
I've never been to Des Moines. Case, you been to Des Moines?
Yeah, you're not missing anything.
You been there?
Okay.
Yes.
Tell me about Des Moines.
Man, when you drive through Iowa on the way to Kansas City, you go, wow, I didn't realize just how big Iowa was. I'd like to be anywhere else but Des Moines right now.
That happens to be their new travel slogan.
Yeah, I'd rather be anywhere else but Des Moines right now. Anyways, give us an NFL team.
That's it.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin.
Q 101.
Here we go. Highly sought after tickets that we announced this week. This Q101 show with Jimmy Eat World. 25 years of Bleed American. So you get the Bleed American. You get the album play, which I love, of these classic, amazing, I had to say classic, but that's 25 years old. Legendary albums. And also Sunny Day Real Estate and the Get Up Kids on this bill at Northerly Island. So it's a fantastic show. And Ramon could get these tickets if he beats Kenzie in trivia. Ramon, ahoy, tell us something about yourself.
Hey, man. Last year, I was taking kids on a field trip to Manchester. I tried to convince them to go to the Salford Lads Club. They would not bite. So I took them to a Manchester United game instead. On the train home, I tried to solve some relationship trouble for some guys about Case's age. Happy birthday, by the way, buddy.
Thank you, brother.
And they offered to take me on a 3-day bender, but the other teacher that I was with wouldn't let me go, so I had to go home to Chicago with my students.
Ah.
Damn, that's a story.
That really is.
You know,
And all those
That
kids
really
went home.
happened.
All those kids went home and was like, this teacher tried to take me to a strip club.
Oh, we're gonna go out. We got it. I was like, no. I've got a job. I'm working right now. I was like, no, you're not. You're in a football match. You're not working. I'm like, no, I was legitimately working. I'm still working. All my students are watching. They're like, go, buddy, go, Ramon. It'll be fine. I'm like, no, it can not be fine if I leave you with the other teacher and don't come home with you guys. Yeah, it's gonna go very poorly for me.
let me tell you, some people on hold are not ready to go. You are ready to go, Ramon.
Ready to go. I love it.
I love to have the content ready to go. Here we go. First one to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same to you. Call heads or tails, Ramon.
Heads.
It is heads. And Ramon, you're up first. Here we go. Ramon, FDR was president during America's involvement in what war? FDR.
World War II.
World War II is right. Ramon's on the board. Kenzie.
Nice to meet a fan. Always guess World War II.
Woodrow Wilson was president during America's involvement in what war, Kenzie? Woodrow Wilson.
No. Good. Well, this is going to break my own rule because he already guessed that one. Oh, how long was that one?
The war?
I'm going to go the other way because, like, if he was, okay, so I'm going to say World War One.
World War I is right.
Okay.
Didn't matter how long it was, he was
You
there.
always guess a world war. If
Yeah.
two's taken, you go one.
Yeah. World War III, you can guess that one too.
Coming up soon.
We're in it. I think we're in it. So 1-1.
And back to Ramon.
Ramon, what is the smallest prime number? The smallest prime number.
1.
1 is not right.
Oh,
Kenzie?
the technicality.
Kenzie?
Two.
Is it 2? It is 2. So Kenzie's got that one. Back to Kenzie. If a car travels 150 miles in 3 hours.
Oh my God, what kind of test is this?
It's trivia.
You know, Case did what everybody does before their birthday. He does math the day before their
okay,
birthday.
how many miles per hour? Which I don't even know if it's going to help
So
me.
if a car travels 150 miles in 3 hours, what is its average speed in miles per hour?
50?
50's
Wait.
right.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
right. Oh, shoot. I should have let her, damn it. I said yes too fast. I should have let her hang herself. Damn it. Back to Ramon.
I felt like I was going to sound so stupid.
Yeah, buddy. Thanks for the help, man.
Sorry, bud.
3-1 back to Ramon.
Ramon, which Jonas brother did Miley Cyrus date?
Oh, man. Was it the bonus joke? I'm too old for this, man.
Did you say
I
the bonus
forgot about the
brother?
bonus joke.
There is a bonus, Jonas.
We'll go with Joe.
Joe Jonas. No, that's not right. Kenzie.
Nick.
It was Nick. Yo, Nick.
Oh, when in doubt, you choose Nick. Nick needed everybody. Everybody knows that. World War II and Nick.
Yeah. Ramon, I'm sorry because Kenzie now can win with this next one.
Well, let's see. Can we
Yeah,
do a
yeah.
math question?
Kenzie, what U.S. city will host the 2028 Summer Olympics? The 2028 U.S. city.
Oh, I feel like we were just talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Oh my God. Is it Los Angeles?
Oh my God, it is.
Okay.
It's Los Angeles.
I'm so nervous.
Oh, Ramon, I'm so sorry.
Stupid prime numbers.
That's the lesson today, but here's what you can do, Ramon. Love your story. Hang on. Actually, hang up, because in 3 minutes after Lola Young, everybody's got a chance still with those tickets, including you, for Jimmy Eat World. Just listen for God Bless the Baby coming up in 3 minutes after Lola Young, Grammy winner. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
God bless the baby.
312-591-8300. Kenzie won in trivia handily. So Jimmy Eat World tickets, 25 years of Bleed American tour. So an album play of Bleed American, one of the great alternative rock albums of all time. And also have Sunny Day Real Estate on that bill. And the Get Up Kids, that's a fun bill. Huntington Bank Pavilion, Northerly, Iowa, Thursday, June 11th. Tickets on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. But you get them free right now. Caller 10 from our great friends at Live Nation and from Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Now, we have to pour one out. The news of the last 24 hours of James Vanderbeek passing away. Really, really sad. And I wasn't ready to talk about it in 6 o'clock hour. That's how emotional I was getting about it. But we'll do a proper pour one out with audio coming up here at 7:50. But first, there was some news. And also, by the way, reminder that 8 o'clock, Noah Khan, Ticket Blitz Thursday for Wrigley Field. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, those tickets.
Is it 8 o'clock?
It's 8 o'clock, Kenzie.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you.
Want to make sure, 8 o'clock.
I got it, 8 o'clock.
And 9, by the way. We'll do it twice today. And every hour, then Lauren and Brian Phillips, all the way through the whole day, they give away those tickets.
But at 8 o'clock.
But 8, it starts.
I see.
8's when it's all...
Thank you. Finally, some respect.
So you see, 8 o'clock is when it starts.
There we go.
Breaking news yesterday, as when I was leaving the show yesterday, the U.S. military closed the airspace around El Paso, Texas, and there's an airport there, and they said no one's going to fly in or out for 10 days. And that's all the information they gave. That was very strange.
I was like a major remodel, I would guess, maybe? Like redo the...
A surprise remodel of the airport.
Well, I feel like, what do you have to do when you have to redo the runway? Like, they're going to tear the whole thing up. It's like, if the airport ever going to be, like, out for the summer, you know?
It's a whole
we have to
thing.
close all the express lanes on the airport. Like, you know, nothing coming from the east. We got to redo those.
Everybody's got a parachute out.
Yeah.
That's not what happened. Apparently, the U.S. military shot down what it initially thought was a suspicious drone, possibly from a Mexican drug cartel. That's how it was sold in some news outlets. And I was like, wow, that's pretty crazy. And then they reopened the airport. They said
Why
everything's
would
okay.
that take 10 days?
Well, that's the thing. They probably want to do
Pew,
a... Yeah. Pew, pew, pew. It's
Like 30 seconds.
It's some new laser system we have, too, which is kind of terrifying. I don't know about that. I kind of want to know if we have a laser system.
Okay.
So they shot it down, and then they reopened the airport pretty quickly. But I think it's because they reopened it quickly because they didn't want more eyes on this one.
Okay.
Because as more eyes got onto it, it turns out it was just a party balloon in the air.
That is so embarrassing.
And they blew it out of the sky.
Neutralized. Threat neutralized.
Go green on the target. No birthdays here.
Yeah, nobody's happy. Nobody's gonna be happy.
And they blew up a party balloon that some little kid probably let go.
Was chasing after, and then he shot it. Like, that's what happens, Billy. You should have held on.
And then the debris fell on the kid, and the kid's in the hospital now.
Oh my God! What seems like? Why would that be your first thought? Because there obviously wasn't too much to back it up if it was a party balloon. Why is your first thought when you see a balloon like the drug cartel's here?
I don't know if the radar showed it to being some kind of drone, and they assumed because El Paso is so close to Mexico, thought it was some kind of Mexican cartel drone. I have no idea. It sounds like a whole cover-up. Sounds like a bunch of misinformation, and they just wanted to test out this laser and shot it at the first thing they saw, which turned out to be a party balloon.
Can I ask a dumb question?
You can, because this whole thing's dumb.
Okay, thank you. Why would the cartel need to spy on the airport? Could they just go to the airport, like just buy a flight
I'm not sure.
and scope it out?
Good question. I don't think it's very dumb. But I think they also the drone could have just been going around the border. They're checking out maybe a spot to get some drugs over to the border. Maybe the airport's right near the border. I haven't looked at a map to know that.
Okay.
So maybe that was the problem.
Because it just feels like a super public place that you could, you don't need to spy on it.
Maybe they were scoping when you drop your bag off, when they weigh your bag and they have a bunch of Coke in the bag. Maybe they were saying, we got too much Coke. We're over 50 pounds. They're really checking today. We better lower the amount of poundage of the Coke.
No, that's the concern when you're smuggling drugs is the weight of the bag.
When I smuggled drugs, that was my big concern.
Yeah, obviously.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.